Another delay and uncertainty for about 40 families occupying Irene Grootboom House, a state-owned building on Darling Street in the city centre. The Department of Public Works is seeking to urgently evict the residents, citing safety concerns, but advocacy group Ndifuna Ukwazi is opposing the application.
Even the requirements of the law weren't met in terms of their case. So what we are essentially saying is that there is no urgency in this eviction application. This eviction application should have actually been brought in the normal course. And what the judge decried this morning was the lack of meaningful engagement prior to the bringing of an eviction. And that speaks to the attitude of the state. We see this all the time with the state choosing to criminalize and weaponizing the law against its own citizens. What we're saying is that the urban poor have a right to be in the city and that they should be treated with dignity. And Minister McPherson should actually keep to his statements, because earlier this year or even last year, he said that public works buildings were to be dedicated for the public good. But what we understand is that 104 Darling is currently going to be leased out privately.
The High Court postponed the matter to next month, leaving occupants in a prolonged state of limbo and fearful of what could happen next. For Unati, the building is home, having lived here with her mother, who was a tenant from the early 2000s.
We've been always there since all the years up until now. It is actually anxiety nyani, anxiety si anxious ngokuba ngoku siya threatenisha ba eviction, urgent eviction, and which is yet they're not showing up to come and reach us and say, listen, we need this land. How about this plan? Are you happy? Are you not?
Residents argue that the eviction attempts violates the PI Act, which protects against unlawful removals, as well as their constitutional rights to dignity and adequate housing.
Some people have been born here. They're already 36 years here. What Public Works is offering us, according to the attorneys, is material to build yourself something, but without compensating us land. You cannot build anywhere. So that's part of the challenges that's going to be fought in court.
The matter has been postponed to the 29th of July after the Public Works Department asked for more time to work with the city on possible alternative housing solutions. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Nasiphi Same in Cape Town.